Whenever we're playing butterfly guard, we want to make sure our hooks stay super active. So I'm thinking about trying to pull my toes and connect them to my shin bones. So you'll feel these muscles working, and you'll feel like their leg is kind of setting in this little hook. So it'll be easy to elevate them. The other thing I think about is keeping my knees close to my body. So I want to be in this little ball position. If they start to bring my knees away from my body, I'm gonna start to get really weak. You'll feel it especially in your hip flexors and your abs. It'll be like really hard to lift them. And this is when we're also at risk for a side smash. So if you're feeling like that's happening to you, try to bring your knees back to your chest and get that knee back opened up, and then you'll feel strong again. The third thing with butterfly guard is your butt position. So if we're playing butterfly guard and our butt is like directly under our head and we're sitting up, it's gonna be easy for our partner to just knock us back and then get us in this, ooh, sorry. I just like hit her in the head. But as soon as I'm ready to elevate her, that's when it's okay to scoot it under so I can get under her body weight. So I'm gonna scoot under, and as I scoot under, I'm gonna fall back and then use my hooks to elevate. And Kat, or whoever your partner is, they're just gonna post their hands like this, and then we'll come back. And as I come back up top, I need to push her away from me. And then I'm getting back in that position where I'm driving my head into her, okay? So it's gonna look like this. Here, push her away, scoot under, elevate, kick her away, scoot under, elevate, okay? As the person playing butterfly guard is to either get an underhook or 2 underhooks, which is what we were just doing. And I'm just trying to hold. I'm not trying to like do anything with it. We're just gonna practice how we need to be to like keep the position. So our head positioning, closing all the space. The person on top, you're just trying to flatten them. So you're trying to get them here and keep them here, or actually just hold for 3 seconds and then we'll consider that a win and you guys reset. Or person on top can get a body lock and get this. So if they hold this for 3 seconds, then that's a win for them. Bottom person, if they get this on you, you can try to escape and try to get back up. But if they hold you for 3 seconds, then they got it and you got to reset, okay? So person who's playing butterfly guard, you're looking for double underhooks and you're just trying to hold this position. Or we can get, let's turn this way actually. Or you can get one underhook here. Whenever I'm getting this underhook, I'm trying to reach all the way across, like almost to, if I could, I'd grab her armpit hairs and pull them out. Don't do that though, that's not nice. But I'm trying to get a really deep grip. I'm shrugging my shoulder, so I'm like lifting my shoulder, and then I'm making an angle. And this is just so she can't re-pummel this arm and get her own underhook. If I stay square with her, it's gonna be easy for her to do that. Think of it as if you were playing half guard. You wanna always be on your side so that you can get a really good underhook. If they start to flatten you, you're gonna start to lose the strength of your underhook. So if you guys get to this underhook, make sure you angle towards that underhook. There's my timer. If you guys have questions, just let me know. 30 seconds. Get it. Yeah, pummel. Battle, underhook battle, let's go. Who's gonna get it? It's whoever has better head position, Monica, you better get your head under her head. Oh no! Oh no! 30 seconds. All right, time. Nice job, guys. Anyone notice anything about head positioning? Like what is good about it? happens if you don't have it. But yeah, it's a lot about the head positioning, me staying close, like Rebecca was saying, so that they can't disconnect me and get the underhook, but also me having it lower than her head, right? So if I'm here, I can stay connected, like ear to her chest, and I can start working, or I can get here, double underhook, but see how my head's always connected and below hers? If she starts to win this head battle, now she's gonna start to be able to push me down and get her underhooks, right? So let's do this again. Same goal, same game. We're just gonna switch partners. And let's think about our head positioning, right? Now that we're aware of it. You guys were already doing it, but now that we're aware of it. Nice. Sit her up and get your head positioning back so you can trade your overhook for an underhook. Yep, rock, rock, rock. Every time you rock, try to pull your knees closer to your chest. Yeah. All right, reset. Good position still, but because your grips are different, you have different, like, stronger options. So she doesn't have an underhook. She doesn't have the option for like going for the back or something like that. But when you have the overhook, you have good options for attacking this arm. Kind of like a closed guard, almost exactly like closed guard. If you get the overhook, you can start attacking your omoplatas, your triangles. So same kind of thing if you get the overhook here. So it's still a good position. Wasn't what we were working on, but that was a really good thing for her to switch to because she couldn't get the overhook anymore. So she starts to then play off of the top person's reaction to sprawl, right? So the sprawling gives her space to start getting her legs out to attach to the upper body. Okay, so don't get so tunnel visioned into like, I must get the underhook. Sometimes you'll lose it and then you'll just have to switch to something else. So we're always thinking path of least resistance. So this was a good opportunity for her to switch. We got good head position, we got our strong underhook, and we're here and we're like, okay, now what, right? How do we use this? So notice again, my hand in the back. Can we turn this way? Yeah. See how my hand, I'm all the way across here. If I have it really shallow, she's gonna start leaning and like hanging on my arm, and it's gonna be really hard for me to have a strong underhook. So we're reaching all the way across to our armpit hairs. We're just slapping and grabbing any material we can here, okay? Now, with my other hand, I want to sweep her this way, so I need to control her arm so that she cannot post her hand right here. So if I can, I'm gonna get the wrist and punch it to her body so you guys can try this out and see how it feels. Sometimes I won't be able to do that, so you can also just trace along the arm and grab and just have it basically in your armpit. So you guys can try both of these. The important thing here is just to make sure she can't post the hand, okay? I'm already off at this angle, so I have basically just one strong elevating butterfly hook. My other one's fallen down to the ground, so I'm here. This one's gonna be elevating. The one on the ground is gonna help elevate, but it will help by pushing off the floor. So I'm gonna fall to the side, and then I'm going to hop with this leg that's on the bottom. And that's just gonna make sure that I can like clean up the sweep and finish it. So just watch real quick as I do it. Okay, so the leg, sometimes you can get it in one go, but it's basically just ready to follow through with more hops and more elevation if I need to do it. So a lot of times they'll try to post up this leg. As I fall, she'll post up the leg. I need to be able to hop and still finish it, right? So I'm hopping at an angle where if she had her arm, she'd be posting it. So I don't want to go directly to the side because then she'll post her leg. I want to be right here, right where she would post her arm if she could. So it's kind of like over her shoulder. I just want a judo. All right, guys, get one more rep each and then grab water and mouth guards. There, that was way better, Finley. guys, that's time. Go ahead and grab mouthpieces. If you've got them, grab water if you need it. I got lots of elevation with long legs. It is, yeah. You can also okay, so you're starting on bottom. So I was starting to post my limbs out when you're doing it. If I post my arm too high, you can duck out and go to the back if you have the underhook. So think about if I'm not getting swept, what other things I'm opening up by defending the sweep.
Ah, that makes sense because OID is trying to sweep you.
Which you could just fake it and just make a reaction to go to something else. The sweep is just the first starting point. If you don't get that, you have other options that present themselves.
That is true.
Go. I know for me, I've been very sad for many reasons, but one of them is just because the home where I trained with a lot of people for 10 years isn't there anymore, and we all feel very spread out, and that's been very heavy on me, amongst other things. So I wanted to make this so it's still a safe space. All of us can come train together, no matter where we all end up settling. I know a lot of us don't have a home right now, but I want to make sure this is always available so we can know we can at least see each other once a week, no matter what happens. So I want you guys to come out here and feel that community still, right? That's what's been getting me through this for sure. It's just being with my community. So thank you guys for coming, and you're more than welcome to bring any other girls, even if it's their first day of jiu-jitsu, they're always welcome. All levels can come here and know it's a safe space to train. And if you guys ever feel otherwise, you can always come to me or anyone who works here, and we will take care of that. Even if you're just here for the weekend and you see something, never feel like you shouldn't say anything, okay? Yeah, that's it though. Thank you guys for coming. I think we're gonna grab lunch, so if everyone wants to stay and do that, or if you can't, no problem, but we're gonna walk somewhere and grab lunch if you wanna join, okay? All right, let's have a good weekend. Out. Thank you.